Everyone, welcome to Bisconia. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Boko Haram and Nigeria. And today we're honored to have Amina here with us again. I think Amina just published an article about Boko Haram in Nigeria, and it's really interesting to read. I urge you to read it now or probably later after this interview. And today I've prepared some questions for Amina, and also actually we've got a question very interesting from the comments. So today we're going to try to cover most of them and to really understand how why Boko Haram is important, to understand whether it's really because it's spreading or because there are something more than that. So Amina, if the government has been doing its best really to combat or to address this problem, what have been done? Do you know anything that to really justify the question?
Yeah, according to my research, what I found out, it's like now the Boko Haram is spreading into other countries like Chad, Niger, Cameroon. We have seen that now all their troops in also those countries, they're sending in their military. So Nigeria is now coming together with those countries to fight Boko Haram together, and now they have better communications and everything. So I think now we are starting to have the hope that they will be able to do that. And also the African Union recently just approved of 7,500 troops to come in and fight Boko Haram, and the US is thinking of sending in also troops.
Okay. So do you think it's true that the government and also these neighbors are doing this just for a makeup for the election?
Yeah, I guess so, because when the elections were postponed, the reason was because they said they want to take out Boko Haram. So I guess right now they're covering it up. So they really need to do this, because if they don't do it, that means there was a reason apart from Boko Haram that the elections were postponed. So I guess it's
Is it? Okay. Is it too late already, do you think?
To take out Boko Haram, it's never too late. It's never too late.
So Amina, I'll ask something really with my Chinese background, because really your suggestions in the article, it sounds more to me like you're suggesting the government is really it's better probably for them to have a better control over certain aspect in people's life, for example the identification for citizens and also for foreigners, and the border wars, and really because really China is where central government is very obvious, very evident. Do you think that there might be some kind of concerns, because really in China people might argue when you have a very strong government, when you have security, you are actually sacrificing some certain degree of liberty.
Yeah. As we all know, in a state, the people are meant to give out their sovereignty to the government, for the government to secure them, to make sure that there's security and everything. But because of Boko Haram, now we've all taken back our sovereignty, because right now it's more like the people in where Boko Haram is, you need to be secured by your own self, you don't wait for the government. But right now, if we start seeing changes, the military is taking over, then probably that is when we'll start wanting to give back our sovereignty to the government, when we know we can rely on the government. But as for now, I think we're halfway, we're just in between the states.
Yeah, because really, to be honest, I also believe a collective response would always work better than just every dog for himself.
Yeah.
I remember you mentioned there's a gap in some sense between the northern part and southern part of Nigeria. This is really taking me back to the thought about China again, because in China we also have this kind of a division between some region and also some poor regions and some richer regions, and really there are some extremist ideas circling around the poorer region. Do you see underdevelopment, the link between underdevelopment and
the reason for Boko Haram?
Yeah.
Yes, I see there's quite a reason for that, because in Nigeria the most population is seen to be in the north, and then actually the north is less developed, I believe, compared to the south. There's more unemployment and everything, so it's those unemployed youths that are going into Boko Haram, and then if we let Boko Haram come between us, there will be a division between the north and the south. It can bring the ideology from others also wanting the division of Nigeria. So Boko Haram, rather than separating us, it's the time for us Nigerians to come together, share our own ideas, and want Boko Haram to be out. Not to let Boko Haram be saying, oh, this is what we want, like the government and everything. We should not let it come between us.
Yeah, this is very true actually, because I remember killing people, that's easy, but killing ideas
is really hard. So rather than killing the people, it's time for us to kill their own ideas with our own stronger ideas.
So I remember you do have some specific suggestions for the governments, for example, to build a wall, to better equip the police division. Do you think there's anything we can do, we as not ordinary people, and also as scholars?
Yeah, us as not ordinary people, also we have our own role to play. We don't have to wait everything, we have to leave everything in the hands of the government. We have to come together. We need to know our own boundaries, what we need, like we need to know our own rights, what we are meant to do, and everything. We don't want that situation in which Nigeria will become like a loose country, while there will be too much illegal immigrants and everything. So we need to know who is in the country, who's dead, who's alive, who is coming in and who's going out, because some people you just don't know where they even are because there is no record in it. So I think we need to advance our own technology in order to do what's happening within our own continent, what's happening in our own country.
So thank you, Amina, for coming here again. We really enjoyed having you here and also enjoyed reading your article. If you haven't read the article, go to the article. You can find the link in the descriptions. And also, as we always say, the world is changing day by day. In Bisconia, we would want to share our knowledge to have you better prepared for a different tomorrow. Thanks for watching. See you next time.